criminal. It's right off the bat. You clearly don't work on this. It's a cross screen out of a baseline, out of bounds. You got to jam Jonathan Kuminga to knock him off his spot so John Collins can get on the other side. You don't touch him. That's a joke. That's coaching. Will Hardy's a train wreck. 1-0. Colin Sexton's got a guard with way more urgency right here. You're coming through as Klay Thompson's going over the top of Wiggins. So I got to sprint through so Lauri Markkanen can stay guarding Wiggins in a defensive stance. Look at how long it's taking you to get through right here. You're screening your own man right now. So now Markkanen's off balance because of you. Open jumper. It's completely offensive. Everything wrong with society is Will Hardy having a job. Stay up with Brandon Podziemski. You're going over the top of the down screen. Look at this. Over the top of the down screen. Lauri Markkanen would be attached and showing. You're going up the gut. Handoff, wide open. Taylor Hendricks cannot be standing straight up with Kuminga. You got to get low and battle in the post right here. And then Taylor Horton-Tucker's got to at least be seeing what's going on with the ball and getting in help. Hendricks should be getting low, battling, forcing Kuminga into help in the middle of the floor. But you're standing straight up. It's just easy for him to spin off you right now. And Horton-Tucker isn't even seeing the ball still. Again, just offensive and complete garbage. What are you doing on this handoff? Colin Sexton and Chris Dunn. It's an easy switch. It's guard to guard. Or I'm going under meeting Steph Curry on the other side. You don't go over right here. Complete trash. Steph Curry right to the rim. It's just effort. Could Colin Sexton sprint back here and not walk back here? This is unbelievable, and this comes down to coaching. This is complete crap. Draymond Green's on the ground. That does not mean John Collins stares at him on the ground. Sprint back so you're in help. We have that extra defender. You're walking back because Draymond Green, no. If you were sprinting back, you'd be in help. There'd be no place for Steph Curry to go. But you're not. So now Clarkson's got to step up and help, and there's no one to box out. It's just everything wrong with society. It's really too bad the NBA doesn't do anything about this. This is a complete joke. Ice the screen. So Draymond Green is rolling into backside help. You run your garbage, brain-dead drop coverage. Draymond Green, where's your backside help? It's error. So he's catching it, layup. How does this even happen out of a baseline, out of bounds? How are you not connected to Steph Curry out of a baseline, out of bounds? If you're connected, there's a stagger screen. You'd go under, over. But you're not even connected to him. So you're going to be way off balance on the first, and then you're ridiculous. Poorly coached dumpster fire. Colin Sexton and Keontae George. Did you say every time a handoff's coming, we're switching right here? Okay? Or a fake dribble handoff. Because you can't talk and think about switches right now. Because one person's switching, one person's not. Nice, well-coached team. It's just corruption what happens in the NBA. Having to watch this and live with this is corruption. Jordan Clarkson, Steph Curry's coming off a down screen. You need to get your arms out so Steph Curry can't curl right off this down screen. It's Steph Curry. You let him curl right off this. Look at Will Hardy with his little hands crossed. Like the absolute moron piece of trash he is. Last play of the half. The half is not over. Could Jordan Clarkson get back? How about now? Get back so you can guard Draymond so everybody else can stay home. This turns into a 3-on-2 because you think the half's over. And now that's a wide open half-court jumper. This is coaching right here. Just complete brain-dead coaching. Keontae George, it's a stagger screen. You're supposed to go under, over. If you want to switch this first one, you need to get underneath the screener immediately. Look at Keontae George. Still somehow over the top of the screener, Klay Thompson. Obvious backdoor cut layup. Walker Kessler is late getting back here. It happens all the time in transition. So Lauri Markkanen step up and take the ball. Walker Kessler can sprint over and take Wiggins. This happens all the time. Kessler's got to be communicating that he's late getting back. Like there's just clearly no communication. Lauri Markkanen's going to Wiggins and Draymond Green's walking to the rim. Colin Sexton's gone under multiple screens. You can't go under every single time. Now I got to get up and hedge. The sideline's right there. Push Podziemski towards it. Keontae George can get him backside up for Looney's roll. Anyone from the weak side of the floor can. You're going under a fourth time. So now you're not meeting Podziemski till he's on the block. And good night. More terrible coaching. Will Hardy is a disgrace to the sport. Taylor Horton-Tucker, it's a down screen. You go over, and Chris Dunn gets his arms out and shows so Lester Quinones can't curl. You go up the gut, so you're unattached to Quinones. So now he's just going to go slam right into a down screen right here that you have no ability to guard. So Chris Dunn's getting screened. There's no one guarding it. And one. It's the same thing on back-to-back clips. I mean, the Jazz clearly do not work on this. First of all, it's Jordan Clarkson and Chris Dunn. You could switch it. If you're not switching the down screen, get your arms out off of this so Klay Thompson isn't curling. How is Chris Dunn getting over this screen? You don't guard it. So now on this handoff, you got to switch this handoff. And let's see what the Jazz do. Right. This is just beyond embarrassing. It's beyond infuriating. Will Hardy, this is holding people hostage. Lowry marking it. You don't work on this. It's a down screen. I can't let Klay Thompson curl. I got to get my arms out. How's Taylor Horton-Tucker getting over that screen? Complete trash. Sorry, Utah. Just beyond infuriating. It's another down screen. Jordan Clarkson could switch this on to Steph Curry, or he gets his arms out and shows so Steph Curry can't curl. Again, you do nothing. Again, he's wide open. John Collins is switching on to Steph Curry. Obviously, you need to be up here, ready to guard immediately. What? Get up. You're switching on to Steph Curry. The Jazz are playing up on the screen. Cool. Well, why is Jordan Clarkson not moved yet? He's got to be in backside help. That pass to Trace Jackson Davis can't get made. And John Collins has got to get all the way up, pushing Steph Curry out. Colin Sexton takes both Warriors 2 passes away. You have no backside help. So Trace Jackson Davis is catching this. Moses Moody's wide open for a dunk on the cut, and Trace Jackson Davis also is open. In transition, if Keontae George wants to take Klay Thompson, then Colin Sexton, okay, get up and ready to guard. You have help. Don't backpedal. Up right now. It's Steph Curry. Get up and you have help. John Collins is standing there. Keontae George is getting over and help. You're backpedaling on Steph Curry in transition. Nice. The same thing with John Collins in this switch. You need to be getting up on Steph Curry if you're switching. Why are you underneath Draymond Green right now when you're switching on to Steph Curry?